Hey, AstroNerdBoy here. All right, week 21 of the series for how long it's been since I returned to Marvel Strike Force.
Excellent.
Yes, indeed. So someone had requested that I show off my total collection power numbers. And so I was like, yeah, that makes sense. So we're nearly at 3 million. When I came back to the game 21 weeks ago, I was 750,000 K. So in 21 weeks, I have jumped over 2 million power. And I can really feel the difference in raids, in blitzes, in war, all that stuff. It's really nice being able to contribute like I do now and get the characters that I have. So let's look at and see what we're working on. So as you notice, still got the 5 Asgardians up here. And we're working on them, farming them to 7 stars because we have a 7 red star Black Bolt in the wings. So we'll unlock Black Bolt. We've got the characters to unlock him, or the star levels to unlock him, I should say. And so we'll unlock him, get him to 6 stars, get him to 7 stars. If you got a 7 set red star character in the wings, you might as well get the characters needed to unlock said character to 7 stars too. So that's where we're going with that. And it's just going to take a while. Loki and Hela are insanely slow farms. I mean, I cannot tell you how many days where no shard will drop for them at all. So, and in some days I'll get, at least 5 in a row for Sif. But the average seems to be, sometimes Sif seems to be a little bit ahead, even though she's a War Store character. But I now realize it's RNG on when she will appear, when she won't. But anyway, so that's what's going on there. It's just going to be a slow farm to get them up. Hulk is in here basically to get 664 since I got him on an Avengers team, and we'll look at that in a bit. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Well, it's extra damage. Damage multiplier, always angry. Yeah, we'll do this one first, I guess, and then we'll do, well, that's the only one we can do because we don't have enough purple orbs. So anyway, once we get his last 2 abilities, we'll kick him out of the favorites. At some point in time, I'll come back and get him to, and the other Avengers to gear 12 who aren't at gear 12, but for now, he just stays where he's at. Gearing up Shuri. So we got her to level 60 and gear 9, and we'll work on her abilities too. But she's kind of second priority to the to our Inhumans here. So I have been star farming him as well. So I do 100 energy, 100 energy, and 100 energy on those 3. If I have anything kind of spare or something, I might burn another 100 on her. But he needs to catch up. Once he gets to 5 stars, then, might start thinking more about Ms. Marvel. Because I'm going to use Ms. Marvel to unlock Ebony Maw, along with Crystal. And again, with the problem with Crystal is that, we're going to unlock to keep farming Heimdall. So, I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions, maybe I should temporarily pause just to get everyone up to 5 stars to unlock Ebony Maw, and then go back and pick up the 7 star, 6 star and 7 star Black Bolt. I don't know. Yo-Yo's kind of like the last priority in this because she'll be used when I get an Inhumans team, obviously, but then again, Black Bolt's going to be kind of a plug-and-play character too for me, I believe. I'll look more into that when I get an option, a chance to. For Hela, there's the painfully slow process of trying to get these things, and we got the one event where we're getting like 2 of these a day. Let's see. Yeah, it's in a milestone. But otherwise, it's just painfully slow. And I don't want to spend I don't want to spend $100 just to get, you know, all the required whatevers, because there's also, wait a minute, is it this one? No, it's this one over here. So like I need a bunch more of these too. I mean, I have one for this piece, but I don't have enough for I need both of those for these two as well. So all three of these need the same amount of gear, so it's just like insanely slow. And then of course we need these. Oops, back. So nothing's showing up anywhere, and I'm not buying those either. It's kind of weird. You can only buy, it says 3. I thought it was 4, but maybe it's always just 3. I'm pretty sure I've never bought that before, so. Anyway, so that's what's going on with the roster as far as like what I'm working on. And if we go into Blitz here, gotta love the popping. And we'll look at our team setups here. So I've kind of stopped working on these guys again. I got them up a little bit because of the gold orb event. And same thing with the Marauders here. I mean, eventually I got to work on them, but it's a resource management game, so same thing with these guys, you know, for a war team. But right now, Inhumans are more of a priority to get geared up, so. And then my Spider team, we'll get to that in a minute, but they're going to be something more important too. No work on these guys. We're getting a power imbalance, so because of Shuri. So Shuri may have to be booted off the team, at least in Blitz. All right, so X-Men, no change there. I do boot him out when I use them in Blitz. No change here. I don't worry about. I just go with what there is for Blitz. I only use them once, so same thing here. I only use this team once, and you know, I did roll in Hand Assassin over the Blade Master guy. She does do a heal block, but I can definitely feel the lack of the sword guy hit harder, and because he hit harder, by the time I would use them in Blitz, it wasn't as bad. But I actually put it on auto thinking I would win, and I got my butt handed to me, not paying attention, just because I just didn't have someone hitting hard enough. So that was kind of a bummer. All right, so here we have a lopsided Inhuman team. So this is the only reason why I kind of want to get her up, just to kind of help. I mean, Quake is going to skew the balance on this, but at least pull her up somewhat for Blitz purposes. Oh wait, no, the only change here is, I believe, the security. I pulled something that got me to get the character to 4 stars. So now all of them are at least 4 stars. So now on the Blitz for red stars, I can use the whole team. That's kind of cool. All right, no change on our mercs, no change on defenders, no change on Sinister 6. These guys have leveled out for now, but as soon as I get Inhumans kind of ready to roll, to at least gear wise, I want to come back and get all these guys to at least gear 12. I mean, ultimately, Carnage and Symbiote Spider-Man will go to gear 14 for Dark Dimension 2, but for now, it's gear 12 across the board, which I believe he's already there. But and then here's the Avengers team. So you see, I've got that 6 red star Iron Man. Yeah. Someone decided to do the surprise mechanics, and it's really stupid. Mobile Gamer got ganked on this, but I got lucky and I got 6 red stars. So So he does hit pretty hard, but he needs to get to gear 12. This is another team I want to get these three to gear 12 eventually. This is an absolute rubbish team. Captain Marvel, she just doesn't have the star level. She needs more stars badly, and more red stars. But I can usually get them through one Blitz. And now that Blitzes have been redone so that instead of farming 8-1 to 8-3, it's farming, or 7-8-0 to 8-3, it's farming 7-0 to 7-3 is now more optimal. I can kind of sort of use this team a little bit more than I could in the past, so that's actually not a bad thing. This is another rubbish team. I don't like it at all, but it was just what I had. But it can kind of sort of work. There's too many summoners. That's the problem with this team. Summoner, 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 summoner. There's 4 summoners. That I need to work on this. I don't know what I'll do though, because I definitely need less summoners. But 4 summoners is just breaks. You wouldn't think it would, but the problem is that you can't auto it because they're trying to summon when they can't summon. So it's kind of rubbish. So you have to kind of babysit this team, and so I don't know. Well, I'll think of something. I just don't know what. Maybe down the road. As Guardians, of course, you know, like I said earlier, we're still star farming them, and we're going to do the unthinkable and star farm them to 7 stars just because we have a 7 red star Black Bolt in the wings. So it's totally worth it. And then there's my BKT team. And then in Arena, so actually not doing too bad. So I actually put this squad on defense now. This is my Arena team, and it works pretty well. But the problem is I really can't advance any further. I mean, most of these guys have 6, 7-star characters across the board, and you know their characters are, you know, Phoenix, Captain Marvel, much better than mine. Black Bolt. See, I can't defeat any of these, so I'm pretty much as high as I can go until I get like Black Bolt unlocked. But there we go. So that's about it for the roster review. If you liked the video, give me a like, and we'll get there eventually. Dishonored is coming this Friday. There's my YouTube page. Give me a like and a subscribe if you haven't done so already. And there's my anime and manga blog at anime.astronerdboy.com. All right. Hopefully, we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.